110. That number is actually not accurate. The current number of children diagnosed is between 1 and 80, or depending on which of the diagnoses and which of the characteristics that a child's diagnosed with, is 1 to 91. All of this is relevant because where kids are falling short, and that medical cost that I gave you is used in the calculation if that diagnosis is not made, and the early intervention that is required by IDA regulations is not picked up for a child. A child from birth to 3, if that child is showing some of the indicators, and we don't have time to go through all of those indicators with each specific one of those categories that I mentioned earlier, you can see where the cost can come to a school district in terms of damages and compensatory education costs if you don't pick up those children early up with the proper kinds of screening. And remember here, the obligation is mutual here. It's the parent and the school district through child find that are required to go out and identify students who require those services. It's particularly difficult, perhaps not if you're in a major city or in a large metropolitan area. You'll probably see those services much more readily available. But in rural areas, like the one that I live in right now, oftentimes that child find requirement and early intervention requirement is not met. So if you look at it from the perspective of what is the cost in dollars